Adventure for the Atari 2600, a groundbreaking title for the system and one of the most influential games on the console. Adventure is also my favorite game on the Atari for its great and replayable gameplay. Adventure was created by Warren Robinett and released in 1980 to critical acclaim, praised for its unique gameplay, and even now it's constantly said to be the greatest Atari 2600 game. Impressively, this was only Robinett's second game he ever developed for the Atari. His first game, Slot Racers, not being a particular highlight. Robinett got inspiration for Adventure after he played the text-adventure game Colossal Cave Adventure, inspiring him to create a visual adaptation. Now to the game itself. Your goal in Adventure is simple: find the enchanted chalice and bring it back to the Golden Castle. This is no easy task, as there are dragons along the way that try to eat you, as well as a bat that'll steal items right out of your hands. To help you along your journey, you can find several items to pick up, but you can only carry one item at a time. The items you can find include a sword to kill or scare away the dragons, depending on the difficulty, a magnet to attract items to you, useful if an item is behind a wall, a bridge which lets you walk through walls, which you'll need to fully explore the castles. There are also 3 keys to find, one for each castle. And finally, the enchanted chalice itself, which is the whole goal of the game. Adventure has 3 different skill levels. Skill level 1 is extremely easy. I can beat it in less than a minute. All the items are placed in easy spots, and some of the labyrinths from other skill levels are replaced with blank rooms. Skill level 2 is where the real challenge kicks in. In this level, the whole map is revealed. Now you have to find your way through labyrinths with fog obstructing your sight. Everything is placed in harder spots. This, coupled with the bat being introduced, makes this a much more fun and difficult time. Some find the bat annoying, and it is, but it adds much needed spice to the game. Like sometimes you may be carrying a key or something to a destination, but the bat might swoop in and steal it, forcing you to chase it down or find where it dropped the item off. And finally, skill level 3. This is where the fantastic replay value of the game comes in. The reason I still pop this game in once a week. Skill level 3 is almost the exact same as skill level 2, except one key change. All the items are placed randomly. That means every run is unique, and sometimes you may get lucky and have the chalice spawn right next to you, or sometimes you'll have the most difficult game of your life that'll last 20 minutes. Adventure, like most Atari games, isn't particularly spectacular in the graphics department. Like, this is supposed to be a sword, and this is a dragon. But for the most part, it gets the idea across, and that's all that really matters. Another one of Adventure's claim to fame is that it's the game that popularized Easter eggs in video games. The story behind that is that at the time, Atari didn't credit the creators of their games. This was also a large reason why Activision was founded too. Robinett left a secret room in the game which can only be found after doing some elaborate steps around the map. The room simply displays the words, "Created by Warren Robinett." Nobody at Atari knew that this was in the game until after it had released. But this kickstarted a new trend. Not long after, Atari mandated that developers try to include Easter eggs in their games. The reasoning behind this was that because lots of people bought Adventure just to see the Easter egg. Overall, if you love Atari and you somehow don't already have this game, don't miss out on a fantastic experience and pick this game up. A solid 10 out of 10. Have you ever played Adventure? Tell me your thoughts on it in the comments. Also, please recommend me other Atari games to play in the future. Here's some other Atari game reviews if you enjoyed this one.